Y'all were there? I was like, "Where is everybody at?" I was so sad. I don't know how to do this members only stuff. I didn't block any of you guys. Oh, well. It's so good to be back. I have been so sick. My family has been so sick. I finally feel like myself again. My husband was puking this weekend after our kids started puking. I think I've told this story already to some of you guys. Kids sick last week, husband sick this weekend, then I got sick Sunday, then I stayed, and then I just have felt like complete crap for Saturday. I don't even know. It's just been a long week, but I'm finally feeling better. I just want to say hello to everybody. I don't know why y'all couldn't see me. I was like, where are all my members? But what I'll do is end up probably switching this to members only when I'm done. I don't know. But it's fine because I was only gonna I'm glad I'm better too. Thank you. It was a rough week. Like I've never seen so much puke in my life. I'm done with it. But it's going around, so everybody wash your freaking hands. We'll do another members live. Maybe later tonight I'll do a members only live to make it up for y'all. I don't know why I couldn't see anybody. It was so strange. It was saying 0 people were in there. And I was texting everybody. I was like, where's everybody at? Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick roll call. I've missed all of you. Hello, Teresa. Hey, Nurse Jen, Sarah Z, Natalie, Kenlin. Let's see. Make it make sense. Already said hello, Rhodey. Hey, not a fan of KJ. I know Heidi was probably going to come up. Hi, Brittany. Hello, Harmony. Hello, Cosmic. Hello, Vault. Hello, Brenda Faye, Black Swan, Mimi, Linda B. Who else is in here? Hello, MTT. Hi, Mishi, and hello, Angel Mom. Well, nobody was even in the chat, Heidi. Hey, Heidi. I couldn't see anybody. It was so weird. I did something wrong. What did I say? It's Brittany, huh? What did I say? You projectile. It was bad. Y'all had it bad too, Cosmic. It's going around everywhere. It always says 0, but I didn't even see anybody. Hey, Truth Tell. Hey, Debbie. I hope your husband's doing okay. I don't even know what in the world happened because nobody was in the chat. I felt like I was talking to myself. I was like, oh, well, I am definitely going to switch this to public then. It said it was private, but I switched it to members only. Oh, well, hey, 40 ounce. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, you thought you snuck? No, I just changed it to a full stream. Hello, perfect. Sorry if I missed anybody. I know it said it was private at first, and Brenda Faye came to my rescue, and she was like, girl, it says, hey, Sassy, it says it's private. And I'm like, how does it say that? And then I went back to my StreamYard, and sure enough, it said private, and then I switched it back to freaking members only. Did I wonder if no, I switched it in StreamYard to members only, so I don't know. I'm new to this, and I haven't done members only in forever, and for that, I feel bad for it. It has to be members only, not private. I did do it, Heidi. I switched it to the right thing. Did I say hi to Vault? I think I did. But let's get into it. Hello, Sadie Lane. Like I said, I'll probably, just depending on I don't know. We'll try members only another time. I'm just like over it. Over it like I'm over this virus. So it has to be done in YouTube, not StreamYard. I think I did it. I don't know, Heidi. I don't know what I did. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So what? Are you talking about me looking like that wrestler again, Brittany? Hi, Sharon. Is that what you're saying? Hi, Reality Bites. I'm glad I did it this way anyway. We might as well. But yeah. So, like I said, it's good to be back. It's good to be well. It's good to see all of you guys. I don't think I look like the Charlotte Flair lady, Brittany, but if you say so, she just says that I do. She says it's uncanny. Okay. So, what are we going to talk about? First thing I just got brought to my attention. I swore. Now, even though my last content stream did not do very well, and I believe I noticed 200 views. Okay, guys. That I was going to start doing my shit talking, especially on that dirty witch, in my members only. And I'm gonna actually get to doing that because I've just got to get like I said, this is an impromptu. What does John call these? A Mod Podge live or a just kind of like a little bit of everything. So first thing we'll get to is some people have zero self-awareness and like seriously I think the all-time queen of zero self-awareness, I think the winner for 2022, and we're only a month and some change in, is Siwa. Like how many subs do you have to lose? How much credibility and how much embarrassment do you have to go through before you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna do my spirit boxes. I'm gonna do my non-tarot card readings because I don't need no tarot cards. And I'm gonna, hey Big Bubble, and I don't need the coven. We're gonna do. Why don't you just stick to that? Like, when are you gonna stop messing with people? Like, because it doesn't seem like anybody's playing with you. Oh, she did. Listen, I try to watch some of that stream and and I don't watch them. I've said it before. I said it. I'll say it again. I hate watch Siwa, and I enjoy doing it because I like logging all of her lies. But last night, I couldn't make sense because you had this lady up there. She was talking like she was a bomb negotiator, and she was very. I mean, if I'd ever been to, I know y'all can hear my little boy playing Fortnite. I'm about to have to intervene. Let me tell him to stop. Hold on one second. Yeah, thank you. Just tell him to tone it down. My husband's to the rescue. Thank you. He gets a little excited every time I'm live and I'm here. Oh, I know. If I'd ever been to a hypnotist, that's what it would have sounded like. Like everybody do a downward dog. Everybody rest in peace. Peace be with you and with you. Get into your space of positivity. Can we all just talk like this all day long? And girl, like I couldn't listen to that for 5 hours. I wouldn't have listened to her anyway for 5 hours. But for real, I don't know. That was some weird shit. And then all these people arguing and fighting EKC. Like, I don't know. And then today, because she got so much heat, like what actually happened? Because whenever I was sick, and my family was sick, I did watch some. Ooh, we got to talk about some series, y'all. If y'all have HBO Max, Euphoria, love it, and Netflix, Love Is Blind season 2. But anyway, yeah, she's a head scratcher for me too, Black Swan. But today there's a picture of a live that she was doing. Oh, 5 minutes. I know. It was I literally was just like at a loss. Like, who is this lady? What does she want? She obviously has a vendetta for Jackie Sunshine. Whatever. But the witch, like I said, she loses subs and she loses friends, like she loses fiancés. So I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, get a hold on your people. Like, grab some loyalty. Like, make this work. I don't know what the problem is, Siwa. But today she's got a picture of Martin Luther King up, and let me just read you the title. Because I'm sure as a Black woman like Heidi, and I'm sure you watched Marry Me, it was good. And anybody else, any other women of color in this chat, it is way more offensive to them than it is to me. But even I took offense to this because what are you doing? Are you trying now because you got rode so hard about not supporting the John Yates petition, which we don't even talk about because it's pretty much died down, except for Siwa. And if you'll notice, I don't know if I can see this without setting a reminder. Do I need to set a reminder? But why, Siwa, do you think this is appropriate? Why do you think this is appropriate? And the description says, open panel if anybody wants up. I understand now. Now? When the Cancel JY petition and movement started, I was first hesitant because, like with Real Entertainment News, I didn't want to do anything that could make another person homeless. Well, if you did, you'd just go buy them a tent and keep it, so it's fine. I didn't understand how offensive and hurtful that was to be the BIPOC community, to the BIPOC community, which stands for Black Indigenous People of Color. In the chat, she says, oh, is it gone already? There's a screenshot somewhere. In the chat, she puts in there, because now that she understands. And like I said, Heidi, if you'd like to come up and add your sentiment, I would greatly appreciate it, because I think that it would mean so much more to you, to us, for you to tell us how you feel about this, because I think it's just one of the tackiest. She's insufferable. Where is that screenshot of what she said in the chat? Now I can't remember which chat I saw it in, but that she's going to be offering some. There's Heidi. Hey, Heidi.
Oh my God. Hi, Brooke. I am so pissed when they sent me the screenshot. I was like, of all people, you use a picture of Martin Luther King Jr. for your shenanigans. You sit there, you harass, you lie, you divide. That is not what that man stood for.
Nope.
How dare she use that picture when she's supposed to be of Indian heritage, right? Why don't you use one of those? Why use Martin Luther King? She's not black. Oh my God. No one is going to pull my black card. I was born black and I'm going to die black. Well, my birth certificate said other for a while, but that doesn't matter. The whole thing is, it's disgusting. She's not aware. She has no self-awareness. How do you and then she use it for YouTube bullshit? This is Black History Month, which to me, Black history is every damn day. But to do that, are you crazy?
Yes, she is.
Oh my God. I was so pissed. I was screaming.
Well, what does she do? She's using a picture of Martin Luther King to, I'm assuming, not to change the subject, I'm assuming that she's going on to now explain why she does support the petition, and while she understands, and why now it's appropriate to use an image of Martin Luther King, like you said, Heidi, a man that stood for unity, not segregation and hate. And
I can't believe that.
It's just one of the tackiest things I've ever seen anybody do. And for what? For YouTube beef? That seems a little bit not aligned.
And I'm trying to figure out, what does she understand now? Does she feel the need? This is the same woman who said, I had a thug to call her. Then she goes, oh, no, you didn't. I know who called. It wasn't you. But because the guy sounded black, I guess it had to be a thug. And because I'm black, I'm the one that had to have the thug to call her. Is this the same woman?
And then, she's also the same woman that mimicked what she thought Amber's son would sound like.
Okay, and then, the same woman who goes into a chat with Amzie, who's called me a nigger, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Then she wants to curb stomp me. Then she wants to rape me with a big black dildo and slit my throat. For what reason? I don't know. Don't talk about her. Don't care about her. I'm talking about her now. But this is the same woman who now she understands, but yet she was in that chat last week. Correct? Correct. Okay. Correct. She's the same woman that went after D, and after the shit that D has gone through with her son. But now you understand. Did someone hit her in the head that she now understands that the shit she does is despicable, deplorable, and this shows her for the piece of shit she is? And yes, I said it.
Say it, girl. Preach it. That's why I wanted you up here.
I said I would not talk on her, but this to me is very offensive. But you have the nerve to sit there and call JY a racist, and the shit that you align yourself with. Are you crazy? I'm done. I'm done. I have seen it all. I'm not even going to give a speech like Martin Luther King did, but I've seen it all. I've seen it. And now you understand. But you sat there, you ran to Real's defense when Amzie called him the N-word. Then, my dumb ass go, no, she just said something ignorant. I don't believe she is. Oh, yes, she is. But you run over to that chat knowing full well what she said, has put out on the internet, on IG and YouTube, and double down on it. But you still go run over there in that chat. Why? For what reason? Because you run everybody else off. What? Do you not see what you've done to everybody that has surrounded you?
And I'm not, Natalie, thank you for the super chat. More specific about what we're talking specifically, Natalie, about what Siwa has aligned herself up with, which is pure racism and pure people that are toxic and have said the most heinous racially egregious things to Heidi that could be said to me on the internet. You know, and then she spoke about curb stomping Heidi, which was a very prolific part of a movie called American History X, which I had nightmares about, and I saw it as a young adult, about neo-Nazism and Aryan Brotherhood. It's just all
I forgot
around.
I even watched that movie, Brooke. I watched that movie years ago with
Edward
Norton.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I remember. But for somebody who says that, why? Don't talk about it, don't care about it. But you run to that chat because what? You have nowhere else to go, but you say
you got
that
nowhere else to go.
Yeah, but you're an advocate for women, for kids. But I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't speak on her, but today I am. This is disgusting, and you should never use that man's picture for the bullshit that you've been doing, because you stand for nothing and you fall for everything.
Amen.
I am sick. When I saw that, oh my God, I got so mad.
Oh, I know. I heard your voice message. You were fuming just like you are now. And again, you know, I think she really needs to take some time and like figure out who she is and what she stands for, instead of just trying to get some content for her little shitty channel. And, you know, instead of like these are real problems in this world. And for you to be putting Martin Luther King Jr.'s face for your thumbnail is just repulsive. I'm so sorry, Heidi.
No, I mean, I don't pay attention to her, but when I got that screenshot, I was livid. I was like, no. And then when I read the thing, I understand now. Really?
She go take a freaking master class? I mean,
I have no idea, but you know, I stand by my beliefs. I stand in what I say. She stands for nothing but hatred, harassment. This is everything she has shown me. She is not the person that I used to know, the person I used to follow. Her voice doesn't even sound the same. So
Vault makes a very good point, and then she's going to monetize off of it. You know what I mean? Not only that's despicable.
This is disgusting to me. But you know what? See what's going to do what she does. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to call her that. Kelly is going to do what she does. After all,
Kelly.
I'm just, and I don't see how anyone can sit there and not be outraged by the shit that she just pulled. But you're outraged behind something that was read, which I don't. Look, I'm just done. I'm done. Oh, that's right. I'm a sellout. Let's see. Somebody had the nerve to call me a coon. Correction, I'm a coon ass, because I have French, Indian, German, and Black. So not a coon, but a coon ass.
I'm a coon ass too.
Okay, let's get it correct. I'm just disgusted by this whole thing. But for her, she doesn't see anything wrong with it. She thinks, oh, it's Black History Month. Let me just throw Martin Luther King up there. Why don't you go look at some Black history? Why don't you go look at your own history? Use the people
she lies about her history. She is not indigenous. And if you are Siwa, why don't you put your own heritage on a thumbnail? Why don't you put your Cherokee ancestors on a thumbnail? Why don't you, you are indigenous, as you say, show your Cherokee number.
If she's less than 5%, she doesn't have one.
Because she doesn't have one.
So show it. You want somebody else to show their shit, show yours.
She's just gonna.
I'm disgusted, bro. I'm gonna drop down because I'm serious. I'm so
really sorry,
pissed.
Heidi.
I'm pissed. So thank you for allowing me to come up, but I am really pissed by what this woman just did, and nothing surprises me. This surprised the hell out of me.
I know it did. I could tell.
I'm going back in the chat.
Okay, Heidi. Thank you for coming up, though. I appreciate you.
All right, bye.
Bye, baby. So, how do I get myself to go? I need to go back again like I was with Heidi. Like I said, Siwa, why don't you? I think you need to tiptoe out of this controversial mess that you've gotten yourself into, because I mean, are not in the good graces of people here on YouTube. You've gotten your main co-host that you've turned on. You've done all these things to all these people, and now you think that you're going to realign yourself with something that you said you didn't want to do because you didn't want to make anybody have any hardship. But yet here we are, and now you're going to recant everything you said. You're going to pretend like you've went and done some education for yourself. Like, did you go to one of those public libraries you always speak about? Probably not. What kind of education have you done to prepare yourself for this chat tonight? I'd like to know. What reading have you done? And I hope that you're able to and ready to cite your sources, to give quotations, to give actual, don't plagiarize what you've learned. I think you should be able, if you've done research to where you feel like you are bold enough to use MLK's photo as your thumbnail to speak about what you're going to speak about tonight, I really, really hope that you come prepared, okay, and that you come correct. Because as far as it is now, you need to be, like I said, you're Indigenous allegedly. Focus on your Indigenous heritage. Again, show. Oh, is that what it was, Heidi? Is that what it was? She loves to take those dares, doesn't she? Sorry for who I've missed coming in. Hey, Bridget Lynn. Hey, Miki. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Terry Lynn. I'm sorry, Chantel. Everybody that's come in, I didn't notice. I mean, not that I didn't notice. I was just listening to Heidi. But Lord, like I said, you're stepping on a big, huge soapbox, ma'am. And it's kind of like another one of those situations where this really isn't your business. And let me tell, and like Heidi just said, you have aligned yourself with people like Amzi, who has said some of the most atrocious, obnoxious, heinous things I've ever heard come out of another person's mouth. And yet you're going to sit there and parade yourself as something you're not once again. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Your friend Just Dom, he was on, he was ready to take you out for lunch yesterday. And I don't mean on a date. I mean like out, because you have burned every bridge that you have ever made in this community. Now you're stuck with having to kiss ass to everybody that enters your chat. Hey, so-and-so. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? And then that's all before the, screaming and the witch verbiage comes out. When you are pro people that talk disgusting to other Black women, and you're participating in their chats, and you're participating with them, and you're having them up on your panel, you're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. Period. And again, I urge you, what you should do, and somebody who was it earlier, I'm not sorry to I got ADD, you guys know that. But who was earlier said that she said yesterday, talk about hypocrisy. Did you say that you didn't believe Jackie Sunshine's SA or DV story yesterday? Isn't that funny? I still don't believe your SA story. Not the way you've said it, only because I am a trained individual that's trained to notice deviations from baseline, okay? In a nursing clinical critical assessment, we have to note baseline, pre-admission, and we have to note things that askew deviations of this baseline. All I've ever noted from your big fat mouth is deviations from what you've said. Therefore, how is anybody supposed to believe anything? And then you're up there, oh, this girl Amber, she was so mean to me. She said that why weren't you giving that girl the full story? Whoever you were, girl, last night with a soft, soothing voice. Sorry, did I use big words? Deviation isn't that big, Sarah. Come on. Seriously. Why don't you tell that girl that you had on panel that you were trying to sell a bridge to last night the truth and the whole truth? And the fact that, oh, I've got this document right here. I've got this document, and this is from the DA, and it says this document, right? Let me tell you something. I would have a lot more than one piece of paper signed by a DA say it was supporting my claims because trust and believe. And again, like Amber says, which I'm totally in line with, that family is owed money. You all were, maybe even to you, Siwa. How's that sound? I don't know. Maybe even to you, because you were failed. If that heinous, horrible, horrible, horrible stuff happened to you and nobody did anything about it and they just swept it under the rug, honey, you were done a disservice, because the state of Texas and the practitioners and healthcare providers that reside in our hospitals are supposed to be smart enough to be able to deviate from a baseline, deviate from what somebody's telling them versus what happened. You told us all you broke your back. You told us all you couldn't walk. You told us all you were bedridden for 6 months. You told us all you were locked in a trailer for 24 hours with a padlock. You told us all this crap. And I had thought about leaving you alone. Amber got it. I mean, shit, Amber's got this, looks like. I'm not making any threats. I'm able, and it's within my legal limit to be able to, you put something out there, I can make my opinion on it. And that's the damn truth. You sat there and told your subs, girl, to try to prove that you didn't pay Amber's son. How many times did you write Donnie? 7? Listen, you could write a screenplay for a fucking horror movie, a psycho thriller based on your story, okay? The story that you tell, the story that changes. You could write a whole screenplay, okay? And it blows my mind. It blows my mind that, and now I lost my train of thought, other than the fact that you just flat out lie. And the only piece of paper that you have, you didn't know you had it until Phil gave it to you. Glad Phil gave you that piece of paper, or otherwise you'd still be like, I swear I'm telling the truth. You didn't even know that paper existed. That's not like something you've touted around to prove. That's not your little card to prove you're telling the truth. That is straight up something you were gifted by somebody that didn't like me so that you could prove your point. You didn't even know it was there. It's not possible. It's not. Hi, Lily. I'm so sorry. So many things. So, I mean, you've gone now. I mean, I don't have any words. You know, you're right. I mean, in my opinion, you are everything that you stand up against. A character witness paper. That's her proof. That's her proof. So before you're going to go on, now you're going to go on and say you doubt Jackie Sunshine's essay in TV? Girl, I can't. She also said that during Jackie's reading that she did it, that she did for her is when she found out that Jackie was called Sunshine as a little girl. Yeah. And that other lady up there was like, no, we used a keyword generator. I did hear bits and pieces of this. But that's the thing, Black Swan. Amber read the court documents. She said that the mother was called, or that's what she testified to. But she told all of us, she called 911 and said no sirens. I don't understand. What I don't understand, Siwa, like, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being dead serious. Why do you expect people to believe you when there's two different stories that we have all of it recorded and we've all heard it? The transcripts say something different. Can you explain to everybody? I mean, there's a few things that I need you to explain that you just won't. I know it's stupid and I make fun of you. But where's the tent? I guess your family enjoyed that tent, huh? Is that the fun stuff you were planning to do this past weekend? I heard you say that. Had to get all dolled up. I had to go get my hair curled, and I've got to go paint my nails, and I got to get some dresses on, and we're going to go. Why don't you go find those kids you bought that tent for, or perhaps maybe give it to somebody else that might need it. But no, not you. You're not going to show report. You're not going to, everything you do Everybody's so sick of it. You're a scammer and a liar. And now you're going to use Martin Luther King and the topic of racism for your next content stream. Is Amzy going to co-host with you? How's that going to go? Why not? Oh, I haven't even started my impressions yet, Kate, but thank you. It's really hard to do my impressions whenever I'm on camera because I know I probably make a really ugly face whenever I'm doing my Siwa impressions. Like, I don't even know what to say. But last night she didn't get to do a whole lot of screaming, did she? I'm 29. Are you still 29, Siwa? You're a fucking liar, is what you are. And gosh darn it, we need to do what you're talking about doing to everybody else, and we need to start a petition to get you off of the internet. You want to? I think I'm going to. You want to sit there and talk about other people needing petitions? Honey, you are one of the most toxic and disgusting people anybody has laid eyes on. You're disgusting. Miss Marriott Ball Queen. 29. I'm only 29, even though I'm 37, and I'm going to lie so nobody can find me. Bitch, ain't nobody looking for you and your location by your age. Stop it. Stop. You lied because that's what you do. You lie for a living. I hate to break it to you, but what's great is like this whole week that I was doing other things, sick, kids sick, work, whatever I was doing this past weekend. I mean, I didn't even really get to enjoy Super Bowl. I had to watch like the Super Bowl halftime show Monday. I mean, I watched it Sunday, but I was like, it was anyway. But while I've been gone, other people have taken the reins. Lily, she's using, look at her thumbnail on our channel. She's going to educate everybody on how racial remarks affect the BIPOC community. She understands now, as opposed to not understanding a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whenever she was doing all these things. And, so just last night, she like, real should come up. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Isn't he cute? But seriously, you're a scammer. You'd be better off getting the disability. Fill out the damn papers right. You sure know how to make Canva thumbnails, don't you, when you're not ripping them off the internet? She doesn't have any friends. She doesn't like anybody. She only likes herself. Oh, it took her 29 years. Shit, she's going to be 29 forever. Like, can you imagine? Like, yeah, I've got wrinkles. I need some Botox. I mean, I've got probably some crow's feet. I've got whatever she also wants to say about my looks. I would never in a million years. And I'm sorry, Kelly. I saw your picture without no makeup on. And honey, don't. So, but I would, that is the most juvenile, that is the most juvenile shit I've ever heard in my life. I need all kinds of stuff done. Lavender lips. Hey, Beverly, how are you? Oh, probably. That was funny. That was just funny because it's Jen. Not that I'm happy with her at all, because I've heard she's been shit talking me. I have not caught any streams hardly. I've been in and out. I've caught bits and pieces. Like I said, it was like Saturday, I was the most pathetic thing, or was it Sunday? Saturday night is when I had my hoodie on and I was freezing. I was sitting on the couch, just fever. And that's when I started watching Love is Blind 2, which is really good. And then I started watching Euphoria. John Wayne Gacy, and that's a girl that has zero, like, she doesn't ever show her face, but she makes fun of everybody else's looks. Make that make sense. I do, Debbie, I do. I hadn't had Botox since like September. I told John the other day I was starting to look like a Shar-Pei. But Sly, how are you? Yeah, and you are gorgeous, Lily. What I've noticed though, is that she picks on people that she's intimidated by, and That's the only thing I could come to. Lily, you're gorgeous. You've got a great personality. All these things. I'm not gonna sit here and say the same thing about myself, but everybody else that she makes fun of, she just feels incompetent to, which who can blame her? I mean, I'm not peddling for fucking free 4-person tents and mace and lanterns that recharge my phone. And if I can only find the kids. You're a fucking liar. You never met. I bet you she never went and looked for those kids. You know why? Because she can't drive. Then why do you have a fuzzy steering wheel on your car, Siwa? For somebody that can't drive, you accessorize really nicely. Even though I hadn't had a fuzzy steering wheel ever in my life, but they were cute back in high school, I guess. I didn't realize he was a rapist or R-worder. Dude, we said the R word like 25 times the other night. My thing didn't even go yellow for my monetization. Bingo, Lily. Lily, you want to come up? What you doing? Come on up, girl. I really didn't have too much to talk about, so I'm just floored. I mean, I couldn't believe what I saw right before I went live in that screenshot. Hey, Addie, did I say hi to you? Oh, I bet you it's beautiful, Addie. I love the bedazzled ones. Now that's a whole different level. Hey, Vixie, I see those nice. Oh, I would like one of those. But hers is like dirty, furry, blue, purple. Lady Godiva, purple. White. I bet she has some dice in the mirror too, like from the Fresh Prince song. Hello, Lily.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You look so pretty.
Phone, I can't see the chat, and I like seeing the comments.
You can. You have to go down and go to chat at the bottom.
But then I can't see like you and the comments at the same time.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't know. What? I just can't imagine how this is going to go. So I, like you, had thought. I'm sorry to just jump right in here, but I have
go ahead. Already. Please do.
I had thought about leaving her alone until I made the intro reel as John Wayne Gacy, which is one of the most prolific. And if y'all don't know what prolific means, because I didn't, when they kept saying it on Dateline, it means like he did it a whole bunch. Like
means most a lot.
Active. Like Ted Bundy was a prolific serial killer, like very active. John Wayne Gacy raped a lot of people, like as many people as possible, if we can say the people. And put them under his house, specifically little boys. So huge SA advocate. That wouldn't trigger anybody at all. And I'm glad that she is so pretty. I've not been to a ball at the Marriott.
We're not all that fortunate, Lily. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't I don't know. I've never I can't imagine what she's trying to do with that stream. I can't imagine that it's going to go well.
She said she's going to educate people. She's going to educate us. She's going to educate everybody that just doesn't understand the microaggressions is what she said. She's going to educate us on microaggressions.
Will we actually be speaking to Dr. King through a voice box?
Possibly. If it's up to Siwa, we will be.
All of a sudden we hear I have a dream in the background, like
exactly,
sister or something.
But you're not until you have to see a commercial every 3 minutes, though. Don't forget, because she's gonna monetize on this microaggression training that she just evidently passed herself in some online course. I'm assuming.
Is Gina okay? Has anyone heard from Gina?
Oh, I forgot about her. No, I haven't. I'm not sure. Hi, TC. Hello, Patricia. I don't know if I said hi to you, Vixie. Hello, Amber. Hello, Siwa Sewer Rat. Sorry. Siwa Sewer Rat that's such a loyal pet. You know, Siwa can learn a lot from her sewer rat, but no.
I don't know why she would think this stream is a good idea and to put Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s picture up there. I don't want to get in. Why do I keep finding myself in these racial discussions automatically? And I'm trying not to, or like on accident.
I know.
Please don't turn yourself into an alien. I don't feel like it's my job with my white privilege to educate people on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and how that has affected us as a country, because I know what I've read in history books, but I've never had to experience racism like that. And I don't think that it is. I would just leave that alone if I were her. I don't.
Absolutely. Yeah. No self-awareness. And that's why I wanted Heidi to come up and speak, because, how, for me to be offended, I can't even imagine what Heidi feels like. And other, colored women or Black women, or I don't even know the right terminology to use. It Black women is appropriate, but educating yourself on something like this would take a lifetime. If you didn't know it last week, you ain't gonna know it today. And for her to sit there and literally take panel, I mean, I don't know if you were here, but we were talking about American History X. Whenever Amzi said she was going to curb stomp Heidi, I couldn't believe what I was listening to. Some of the
when did Amzi say that?
Months ago, but it was the most.
So now she's threatened to arm me and slit my throat and to curb. And that, if for anyone that has not seen that movie, that's a particularly racial reference coming from. Curb stomping anyone is bad, but in reference to that movie and what happens, it's a very racial statement like that.
And troubling statement. And then, like Heidi said, she was going to R with a big black, can I say dildo? D, and everything else. But here, Siwa is, I don't have any other friends, so I'm going to go be friends with Amanda. I'm going to be friends with Amzi, and we're just like the Three Musketeers. But now you're going to do a stream about Martin Luther King Jr. and microaggressions on the Black community.
Will Real Entertainment News be speaking?
I don't know. He almost got up there last night. I think she needs to show her Cherokee Nation number. And forgive me, Brittany, if you're still in here, I don't even know what the right terminology is for that. But girl, you were indigenous. Put you a picture. I don't even know. I'm not going to even say anything snarky because I don't know what a person that a Cherokee leader's name would be. Because let me look. I think I know Geronimo. Is that one? I'm trying to remember. How do I not know this? Cherokee.
I'm not even going to speak because I don't know.
I don't either. I'm Googling it because I don't know. Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin Jr. was elected.
Does she feel like she has experienced microaggressions, Siwa?
She said she was going to. Who sent me that screenshot? I know somebody's in this chat. I've heard. Let me read it exactly. Can somebody tell me where y'all sent that screenshot of her in the chat? Oh, here we go, I think. Hey there, ladies. Always so supportive. Thank you, guys. LOL. I hope you will come up. I hope others will come up so that she speaks in freaking turkey jive. Hold on. I hope others will come up so that can educate others about microaggressions too. I have material to read about being an ally. An ally to what?
I think what she's trying, I would never dream to speak for Siwa. I would think what she's trying, I hope I don't. So I've looked at, God, I get myself in these awkward conversations and I'm trying not to. So I like watching stuff with like Black Lives Matter and things like that. People have asked, like, is it enough for people who are white and that don't know what that is to just be like, I support you or whatever? Like, what else can you do to be an ally instead of just saying like, that's great, I support you? Like, what can, because right now we have a lot of our country that feels discriminated against and there is a problem, I feel like, and white people want to know what they want to do to help, and we don't know what that is, and Siwa's going to tell us.
But the thing is, that maybe that would be one thing if she was like a credible source in this community, and it'd be another like, and then, but you got to understand, like, whenever some people have said some of the most egregious, racially disgusting, heinous things, as Amzi says, and for her to be good with her, that completely tears apart any credibility she has to be speaking about an ally or microaggressions, or she doesn't. It's just disturbing that this girl will take some of the most sensitive, some of the most topics to monetize off of, and to speak as if she's an advocate for, whenever clearly her actions do not match up with this live stream that she's planning. Period.
What the heck? And what brought this on was someone talking about something racial in her room, or
no, I doubt it.
some knowledge on us?
I think like she was drugged in several creators' chats last week, and now she wants to make it better with them. She's losing people left and right. Jackie Sunshine's gone, Just Dom's gone, a lot of her other subs are gone. And now I'm assuming she's trying to make better by saying that she didn't want to cause any hardships on John, so therefore she didn't push the petition. And now I think she says she understands now. Meaning to me, what that translates to is that okay, I take back what I said. I want to be in y'all's good graces. So now I'm going to present this as I've educated myself in the last 72 hours. And I'm going to present this and we're going to talk about it. Then you need to denounce everybody that you support that's a racist. Siwa. That's what you need to do.
That's going to go. I mean, I just cannot imagine a Caucasian, a white female, telling Black people she now knows how they feel. That's
well, and none of us can. None of us, like you said earlier.
Exactly, it's offensive.
Why don't we let the people that have gone through this discuss this on their panels instead of people that can look through? You have no idea. You stay holed up in your house doing freaking spells for people that don't work. I don't understand what makes you think that you have any kind of credentialing or knowledge or anything to be speaking on this topic. And it's sick. And if you monetize that video, you're even grosser than you are. And I don't even know if grosser is a word, but it is right now. So there's that.
She must have gotten accused of doing something even more racist than what this stream is going to be.
Well, it's Black History Month. And if, like I said, if I were you, Siwa, loud and clear, and you're not going to just make like Heidi get offended and every other person get offended with your white privilege and your fake Cherokee-ness, you probably need to go ahead and switch that over to something you know a little bit more about. But the problem is she doesn't know anything about being a Cherokee either because she's a liar. And you know what else? And I'm sure Amber's already touched it. I mean, just like stupid little shit that she clings on. Like she probably knew somebody that had a Cherokee grandmother, just like she knew somebody that was the Elvis Presley fan club president. It wasn't her grandma. Her grandma wasn't a witch woman or medicine maker. Prove it. Go get a headdress. I don't even know what else to say. You're lying. You've got to have a number with Cherokee Nation if you want to call yourself indigenous. Sorry.
She's so offensive.
And then to call you John Wayne Gacy, you look nothing like that, by the way. You're beautiful, and she's just jealous.
Thank you. You're also lovely. I don't know why I've never brought her looks into it, and apparently I made a post one time that people felt like I was doing that, comparing her with someone else. I did think they looked alike, but I've never talked about Siwa's looks, and I've said I thought she has pretty hair. And she likes to talk a lot about people's. I just think it's odd how she's like, I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. Not that she's not, but just she likes to proclaim that. In the beginning of her reel, I would notice was just talking about it was like it was a lot. And then I was like, oh, like I thought about leaving you alone too, but now I'm very interested.
Yeah,
in what you're doing.
Only just because I can't, like, there's like two people in this world that I can't stand as a thief and a liar. And like, it's like, it makes me want to claw my eyeballs out to hear the idiocy that comes out of her mouth. And now this is disgraceful to a whole race of human beings that you think that you're going to sit up and educate others on something you know nothing about, honey, because anybody that gets to sit at home and do spells all day to support their family doesn't know shit, okay, about anything. Like I said, you don't even get out in the real world. You don't even see anything in the public. You sit and you loaf around in your damn bed all day.
I wonder if some Black people that are that have channels or that are activists and stuff, I wonder if they would be interested in watching this stream also, because I bet it's going to be very I mean, she's going to educate us. Maybe we should alert people to what's going on.
Look, this is the same girl that has very racially sensitive items on her Instagram account. She's got, words. She's got the N word on one of her posts. She can't get to it and delete it because she can't get into the account. And then she's going to defend that. How do you defend, and then she's got a picture of, I think Amber brought this up. Look at Heidi, what Heidi said. She remembers when he was 6 and it was assassinated. I remember my parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles screaming and crying almost 2 when JFK was killed. Oh, are you talking about MLK or JFK?
MLK, I think.
MLK. But no, like, it's just it's not your place. I mean, nothing that you talk about, Siwa, is your place, but this is really,
and this is doing the most. You're putting Dr. King's picture up there. Like, it's not just a, hey guys, I made a mistake, I want to correct you.
I mean, Lily, correct me if I'm wrong. Would you ever feel comfortable putting Dr. King's picture anywhere? Because, I mean, being a white woman,
it is not my place to speak about the plight of African American people and their history with racism in this country. It is not my place. I don't understand it. I try to educate myself on it, but there's no way for me to understand it because I've never experienced that, and it would be disrespectful for me to be like, I get it now, let me talk about it. Like,
now I get it now.
I get it now. I read something, and
last week was a hiccup. I get it now. So please let me go for my own benefit now and be in the good graces of all of you other creators that now preach this and have been preaching this on your streams. And I just want to be a part of it, and I don't want to be blackballed. So let me go ahead and pretend like now I've done extensive research to understand. Like I said, I challenge you, Siwa. Show the materials that you've read. Show and cite your sources for when
I would love a works cited page. A works cited page would be amazing.
In MLA format, preferably, please.
Mm-hmm.
Double spaced. Thank you. Does she even know what that means? Probably not.
A website MLA with the word .com afterward is not credible. It's got to be .org or .gov.
And please put your bibliography page in chronological and alphabetical order. Thank you. But she has no idea what any of that means. Are you kidding me?
And name one black activist besides Martin Luther King Jr. Siwa.
Current activist.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we're about to do is we're going to start a petition on Siwa, okay? And what we're going to do is we're also going to charge Twitter, and tag her stuff like we did the other night. And I'm going to do it until my fingers bleed because I'm done. I'm done with her and her inserting herself into no matter how controversial, no matter how sensitive no matter what, it's all about money for her. It's all about clicks and views, and it's repugnant.
So has she got stuff tagged in that? Again, I don't know how this works as much. Like, so if someone were to look up on YouTube something about Martin Luther King Jr., would that come up?
I hope not. No, she doesn't have anything. She just has this thumbnail that she stole from Google. Let's see if she's changed it yet. Nope. And she's watching.
Double down on it, Siwa. I want to see what you say. I'm ready to get woke. Getting woke with Siwa.
Woke with Siwa. That should be a total segment, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's my apology to the community about John. And she's gonna apologize for not being as abrasive as a white woman. You shouldn't have been. You don't even
to John. Who is John? To John Yates.
John Yates.
She's apologizing
because she decided. Well, there's this ridiculous petition going on that's going to go nowhere. I'll say it first here. To cancel him for some things he said a few months ago. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you. Talk about prolific. That's a prolific statement right there. For her to sit there. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, sorry. She had decided not to push the petition because she didn't want to cause a hardship to John. She had a big, strong place in her heart because she's such a giving and philanthropic lady.
Nobody signed it.
Well, no, she didn't push it, and she got pushed back for not pushing it. So now, instead of receiving, now all these people don't like her. So now, since she's gotten, losing, like I said, losing subs like fiancés now, we're going to now go ahead and be like, oh, what? I didn't understand what I was talking about. Dummy me. I went and took the last week to educate myself. And now I get it, guys. Everybody settle down. I get it now. Now I'm going to join on the bandwagon.
Is she tying microaggressions aggression towards Black people in with what she with
yes.
John Yates?
Yes. I don't know.
He's not Black, right? I mean, I've seen him.
No, he's not. But what she says, when the canceled JY petition and movement started, I was first hesitant because, like with the Real Entertainment News, I didn't want to do anything that could make another person homeless. I didn't understand how offensive and hurtful that was to the BIPOC community, which stands for Black, Indigenous, People of Color. When did you learn about that acronym, Siwa, today?
No, what is she saying? BIPOC?
BIPOC.
Oh, hold on. My phone rang. Hold on.
But again, and like, it's okay. Like Heidi said so beautifully, this man stood for unity and peace. To use his image over YouTube squabbles and in order to get you in the good graces of other content creators is despicable. Despicable. I had no intentions. I planned on doing a chill live, members only. We all know how that worked out. I saw this literally 10 minutes before I went live. This image that, in my opinion, you have no right to put up on your YouTube. Again, let me look up some Cherokee leaders, some Cherokee Indian, what could I say, leaders, like who led the Cherokee Nation into being what it is today. Maybe that would be more appropriate for you to post something that goes along with your cultural background that you allegedly have. No proof has ever been given. You just say that's why you have a big nose. Cherokee nose. Oh, you fucking hypocrite. And if Jackie Sunshine, if you're in here and would like to come up too, or if anybody else wants to come up and voice, I mean, because this is so much more than you lying about your own hideous stories, your own Lifetime movie in your head. Like, seriously, at this point in the game, I don't care. Like, I can't stand, if somebody would ever call me a liar, ever, and tell me something didn't happen to me that I know happened, I've said this a million times. You want to prove yourself so much. You want to flash this bullshit document up all the time to prove you're not a liar when we all know you're a liar. It's like so obvious. You won't go get any other proof than what Phil gave you himself. You don't have any of your own proof. I don't want to misspeak, Joanne. So what woke is defined as, and I know what it means in my own verbiage, but I'm not about to insult any of my friends. And I don't ever want to misspeak on any subject like this. That's why I would never, ever be ballsy enough to do a whole live stream during Black History Month on something you've never experienced. Woke is an English adjective meaning alert to racial prejudice and discrimination that originated in African American vernacular English. In turn, some commentators this is Wikipedia. Sorry, let me see. Beginning in the 2010s, it came to encompass a broader awareness of social inequalities such as sexism, and has also been used as a shorthand for left-wing ideas involving identity politics and social justice, such as the notion of white privilege and slavery reparations for African Americans. So if you do a stream tonight, I hope it's to talk about your white privilege. Because I think that's the only thing that you really have firsthand knowledge about. How dare you? Just to be part of an in crowd on YouTube, just to have people support your channel, you're going to literally do something this offensive to an entire group of people for your own money. You say you may, and by the way, anybody that's a content creator, please chime in. She says she loses $200 for 2 days. $200 for 2 days for not having AdSense revenue. What the? See, what kind of AdSense? I mean, is it because you run videos every 5 seconds? I don't care if she's a single mom. I don't care. I mean, I know you're just being facetious, Angel Mom. I know. Oh, Beverly, I wish I did. Oh, Heidi's coming back up. And this is who has the right. I know you get $3 a day, Amber. What the is she talking about? That's her way of passive begging. Oh, I missed out on $200. How am I going to ever feed my kids? Well, you've only got one living with you, liar. Start there. Hey, Snuggle Bunny. Sorry. And Miss Heidi's coming back. Hello, Heidi.
Hi, Brooke. I just wanted to say this. So we're speaking about racism, okay? My grandfather, my uncles, and all of their friends used to visit this bar that was up the street on the land that my family owns, that they bought that little portion. They could not go inside the bar because it was for white patrons only. They would sit on the back porch steps and drink, and they were paying. So I don't want to hear any of this bullshit. And in case anybody forgets, I am now 60 years old as of February 6th. My memory is fucking great. I remember when MLK was assassinated. We were all sitting outside, and all we heard on the radio, that everybody started screaming and crying. I was almost 2 when JFK was assassinated. I can remember that clear as day as well. I can remember when Malcolm X was. They need to stop with this, using this shit for their clicks and views. This is getting
all of them.
It's out of hand. It really is. It makes me sick to my stomach to know this woman. They want to use the term woke. Really? Woke. Okay. I'm woke every day. I have to work twice as hard as anybody in my field to get to where I'm at. So don't tell me about being woke. Don't even do that. Don't do that. My mother raised 3 strong Black women, and she raised a son that is a strong Black man. And I hate the saying that Black women can't raise being a single mother, a Black man. No, she raised him. He's very accomplished. My father and my mother separated when I was 9 years old. My mother raised us and put us through Catholic school, and she had epilepsy, and she still does. And she went back to college to get her degree. So I don't want to hear no more of that bullshit. See, I ignore stupidity. I ignore ignorance. But right about now, I am at my wit's end with this bullshit.
Yeah.
I ignore it.
It's disgusting, and like this is something that she needs to tiptoe out of gracefully. And still, she hasn't changed anything. And still, I know she's watching, because that's what she does. She acts like she doesn't watch anything, but watches everything. And again, nobody has the right to talk about this.
No, she's not going to change it. But the whole thing is, if you're going to talk about Black history, just don't pick Mark. But come on now, for some YouTube bullshit, when you don't even stand for what that man stood for and what he died for.
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nope. Instead, she supports and follows somebody that has made herself known as a racist of this community by saying the most disgusting things I've ever heard come out of another human being's mouth. No, it doesn't align. Okay. Once again, your shit doesn't align. So I think real hard. You're gonna have to really tone it. I'm just gonna say that this is gonna be a fucking disgrace.
Well, you already know I don't watch her. I don't care to watch her. I just don't. I just can't. When I saw that picture, I lost it. I just completely lost it. And I just couldn't believe that she was doing this shit. But then again, I put nothing past her. Nothing. I keep hoping she's going to wake up. She's going to realize what she's doing to the people around her and the stuff that's going on. But I'm getting messages about, I don't believe that you're allowing Amber to do this. I'm not allowing Amber to do shit. Amber's a grown ass woman.
Yeah. Amber can do whatever she wants. Amber's sick of it too.
So Amber's grown, and you put yourself in that position. When you attack, you talk about people's parenting. You talk about people, the side piece of this. And then when people start digging at her, no, I don't go real life. No, you do. And you need to stop.
She sure did go real life when she talked to people in my administration building to call and get me fired from my job with my, I still don't know how many letters I have behind my name. RNBSN. 9 letters behind my name trying to get me fired from my job. So real life's ass. Okay, that's gone. But the bottom line is like, weren't you Siwa the one saying that Amber's son spoke a certain way last week whenever we heard him on the phone? That's not at all what he sounded like. Why do you have that stereotype ingrained in your head that when you read something, that's how you
Okay, my sons don't speak like that. I think everybody has heard my son speak. They don't speak like that. They're all educated. They don't speak like that. Just because you're Black, you don't speak like that. You've seen my cousin come up. He doesn't speak like that. So where does she get off trying to stereotype people?
From evidently what she's seen on the movies or what she's seen elsewhere, that she thinks that all Black individuals speak a certain way. And to me, like, how do you learn differently from that when you just did this last week? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she took a crash course, but she said microaggression. No, honey, there's no micro in you. You are aggressive. You are nasty. You're vengeful. You're hateful. You're everything that I hope and pray you look in a mirror and see what you've become. Because the person that I used to follow that used to put me to sleep when she was doing her little stuff at night, I can't stand to hear her voice. Even when I get a clip, it just runs right through me. I don't even know who that person is. She's not the person that not at all. So I don't care, but I'm so mad.
Oh, so somebody already started a petition. Teresa, always going above and beyond. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, and I understand what Amber is saying. I really do. She started it when she reached out to that. Well, this is just crazy. How do you take this stuff when you have an issue with one person? You take it to their family members. What kind of shit is this? I don't do drama on my channel, and I make money.
I know. And I swore not to do it on mine, but I was trying to do this members only, Heidi, and it didn't work. But anyway, here we are. But
I mean, it's just crazy.
No.
I mean, I'm looking at Breezy Girl in the chat. I'm looking at all these people. I don't, I've heard all this shit. I've heard I'm a cotton picking field hand. No, I'm a cotton picking field hand. That's what it was.
Yeah.
No, honey, I would never be in the field at all.
Like you said.
Not at all. So that kind of shit doesn't bother me. That just shows your ignorance.
Absolutely.
That's what that shows me. You can't use any other, but you try to go deep. That doesn't bother me because I know who I am and I stand firm in who I am.
Amen.
So make no mistake about that. Words don't hurt me, but you got something to say, please come see me. That's all you have to do is come see me. I just don't play that. I don't. And I'm sick of this shit. I really am. And it's making me pissed off right now. And I got to get myself together because I got to go live with John. Yes, I'm going live with John. Yes, John Yates. That's who I'm going live with. I forgot.
That's right. All of
I'm
our
a sellout. I forgot. I'm a sellout. They're going to pull my black card. Oh, damn. I'm so scared. But I do have one. If they want to borrow it, they're more than happy to come get it. Amen. So anyway, I will I got to get myself together, but I would definitely talk to you guys later. Bye.
Love you so much, Heidi.
Love you too, Brooke. Bye.
Bye. So if I were you, what I would do is I'd try to, what we call down in the South is called crawfish. When people are crawfishing, and I've said this before too, I always feel like I'm repeating myself. That means people are backing away because crawfish walk backwards. You need to crawfish your fucking way out of this shit before you make the biggest mistake of your YouTube career. Because like I said, we are all so sick of your lies. You've scammed people for tents. No telling how much fuckery. You never show the proof of your cash apps. You never show the proof of who you're giving money to. You get money from all these people. And now, as if things couldn't get any worse, we know you're a scammer. We know you're a panhandler. We know you're a beggar. We know you're a liar. We know that you're all these things. And now you're going to put the big cherry on top. of being a reformed, I'm sorry, in my opinion, that's racist, what you said about Amber's son. What you said about how he talks when you've never spoke to him. Again, and I'm not going to blame this all of you not being in the workforce, but it's obvious and evident that you've never surrounded yourself by people of many cultures and races and creeds, religions that are educated. We all sound alike to me. Why is it to you that everybody that because Amber's son's black, he sounds like he's from straight out of Compton? I don't understand. Because you know what? White people sound ignorant too. And you're one of the white people that sounds ignorant that can't say their freaking words. Especially, again, fucking you chop off the half part of all your words because you're freaking not educated. You are an uneducated white woman, Siwa. That's what you are. Obviously. So I would love to see your dissertation and your thesis statement on microaggressions and white privilege, because that's what this should be about. You probably need to remove Dr. Martin Luther King off of your shit because you have no right. That is a creed of that man means so much to people that have had to go through. I mean, Heidi's 60 years old. Y'all just heard what she said. She's had to sit there and remember this stuff. Remember seeing her family having to sit outside and get served when the people that were white were inside. And again, so for that, we're going to sign up. We're going to start a petition on you. You're the biggest hypocrite and liar. You're a fraudster. You scam people for money, and we're not done. I don't know what else to say. You are absolutely everything Dr. Martin Luther King was against. You're about segregation. You're about hate. You're about fighting, and you're about doing it to make your own money. You can't go out and get a job. You can't get disability. You can't do anything but, oh my God, my AdSense revenue's down $200. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. Tell that to, you're so lucky you don't have a big group of content creators as your chat. Teresa, can you drop that petition, please, in the chat? Because this is what we're going to do. Every chance that I get, and it might be whenever I'm driving, it might be after I'm off of work, it might be whenever, we're going to do sign the Siwa petition. We're going to be gathering those signatures every day because I'm sick of you scamming people. No telling how many people in your chat that give you money don't have it to spend on you, but they believe in you. They believe in your stupid fucking dolls that come and chase you home. They believe in all of your bullshit. Again, I've asked like 10 times and I'm not going to stop asking. Where is the return receipt for that shit you got off of everybody in the name of homeless people and humanity? Where? You've gone too far. You've gone too far with trying to make your claim as the hero and as a good person. You've already fucked it up. And if anybody else, before I get done, how long have we been on? An hour and 13. It's 7:48. I was about to go live. So yeah, voodoo, hoodoo, Christian practitioner. You're not a Christian either. A Christian doesn't lie like you do. I'm sick of talking about the other incidents with you. We all know you're lying about it. All you've got is that one court document. That's what Vault said. It was a character witness document. You've already said you lied to the DA. Oh, they're trying to get my attacker out of prison. Meanwhile, you've written him 7 times. Oh, I only went to send him a stamp. Bitch, shut up. You're a liar. This is you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Only somebody that is scared for the truth to come out is going to be writing their. Meanwhile, you're on the phone with the warden and you're a witness. You're a fucking witness. Are you even supposed to be contacting the man you put in prison for life? Somebody, I mean, I don't know. I'm not very well versed in all how this works, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be communicating with the witness. I mean, with the person you put in jail for life, right? Too many problematic things. She says things about shit she doesn't know what she's talking about. And I literally cannot wait, because this just very well might be her undoing, along with this petition that we're going to do. And I'm going to push it, push it, push it, push it. I don't care if it goes anywhere. We're going to do whatever we can. And at least, if anything else, Siwa, you can see how many people cannot stand you. So all the, oh, I get 200 people in my lives. That's only because 100, or you don't even get 200. What do you get? Like 150, whatever. Promise you, there's like 10 people in there that like you. Your dresser and I. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that, Amy Lou. We need real signatures, not from dogs, not from cats, not from mail people, not from UPS drivers, not from Uber Eats delivery people. Nobody. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you put this attacker in for life, and you're so disgusted and so scared, and he's going to put your kids in danger, even though you're in Texas, and you know you are. Fucking liar. Everything you say is a lie. Yeah, I know, right? She's had to call like everybody and like run interference. It's the funniest shit ever. It's fucking gross. So rest assured, it's not just Amber you're having to deal with. It's all of us. And you're about to see how many all of us are, because we're all going to sign this. Thank you, Julie. Look at there. I'm not even off the live yet. We've already got, I don't even know how many signatures. I'm going to post it on Twitter. I'm going to post it everywhere that I can. I'm going to post it on my community tab. And we're going to do all kinds of special lives to make sure. And we're going to send it to YouTube. Oh, look at Amy Lou. Thank you. Teresa, could you post it one more time in the chat, please? Facebook and Twitter. That's right. Let's see you go cry, baby, cry about that. You want to cry, baby? Thank you, Jennifer Positivity. Look at that. Everybody, this is the, I know you can't click it from my screen, obviously, but it is in the chat. Yep, I'll tag everybody on IG. And by the way, I've got 3,000 followers now. Yay! I'm almost back to where I started. So thank you, John Yates, for all your help with that story. I'm so glad we did that story together about Gino and Jasmine, because literally, like, who would have thought, you know, John and I just didn't like each other. I lost my account fair and square. And, you know, what a good soul he is to try to collaborate with me and to do this stuff with me, to where I got my following almost all the way back from where I lost it, which is amazing, because I also remember, Siwa, when you were laughing your little ass off, little big, whatever, 22, 29, 22 size, 29 years, whatever, ass off, because you're like, she only has 150 followers now on Instagram. No, bitch, I've got 3,000. I've got a large swing now, not as big as John or, oh, Julie, that's so sweet. I can't imagine not having you as a friend either. I'm so glad I came to the right side of wrong. Hello. Thank you, guys. I was so excited. Like I said, I couldn't have done it without John. I mean, it literally just that collaboration and him doing that with me really helped me get everything back. So it's almost like I've not lost anything, but I've gained so many good friends. And I would not change anything how it's happened for the world, because it's all happened the way it's supposed to have happened. Yep, he is a good soul, and I will support him to the end. So, Siwa, I don't know what kind of little protest that you're planning. What again, I just can't wait to see. And okay, good. She DM'd a lot of us. Teresa did a lot of us the petition, and we're going to get this going, and we're going to be serious about it, because I don't think it's fair for another human being to be taken advantage of, to be lied to be all the things that she does. Again, still hasn't shown proof of what she's done with these donations. She had to sluggishly go out and give these freaking blankets, that thank you vault, that she didn't want to give. Thank you, Kelly, for signing. seriously, there's 150 people in this chat. If we could all just get a good boost on this petition signing, that would be awesome. And I didn't even realize AT2 and John talked. I called John right before this live because I was like, I haven't talked to you in so long. What's been going on? Anne had mentioned that they talked. I was like, what? I didn't even know. But yeah, that's what this is all about. This is what it's all about. Clicks, views, notoriety. It is nothing about education. Quit it. Thank you, Amber. Good. Done. Thank you, Cosmic. That's what's up. Yep, that's what's made her do the deep dive. And again, please, like I said, any normal scholar, any normal person that's trying to educate others on things that they know nothing about will have supporting documents, supporting, bibliography, for lack of a better term, to where you've got to cite your sources, because this is not something you're finding within the depths of your heart and soul because you've never lived it. And how dare you? We are, Maria. This is going to be a new movement. Get Siwa to quit toxifying these YouTube streets, basically. Good, Heidi. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Mishi. Thank you, Brenda. But yeah. So since you want to go ahead and shamelessly promote something you know nothing about just to hurt somebody and just to be in the good graces of other content creators, we're going to do it because all of us as a whole community are sick and tired of you. Your lies, the way you spin everything, the way you just defame everybody, talk shit on everybody. Done. We're done with it. Done. Amber's got her things that she's doing, and we're all going to work together. And I know she's going to say, y'all think y'all can get me off of YouTube? I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. Nobody can get me to go anywhere. I don't care. Especially if y'all think y'all are going to skip that petition sign. I don't care. Exactly. That's what I think about it. Well, at least it'll show you how many people can't stand you. And furthermore, we probably, and Heidi, I don't know if this is even, I don't know I'll let Heidi say what's correct for this, because again, I don't know what's correct, but what organizations should we tag? As far as organizations, NAACP, I don't even know what's appropriate. So I'm going to let Heidi say who we should tag and what we should do in efforts to get it to the right people on Twitter. Because, this person that's going to align themselves with people that are verbally, and they have admitted to being, and they have said it with their own mouth that they're racist, for you to come up here and decide that you're going to discuss something so controversial is repulsive. Thank you, Brenda Faye. What did Heidi say? No, you're not abrasive at all. That's organic, and that's true, and that's real. Everything she's not. Thank you, Nurse Jen. Thank you, Vault. Good deal, Amber. And then Julie's going to share with her local Black Lives Matter chapter. I will do the same. Because you can't get more real than this, Siwa. You want to preach your fake shit? You want to squander for some more money? You're not going to do it like this. You want to lie about your own situations. You want to lie about surgeons and dentists and doctors and attorneys and blah. Like, let's be honest. You don't even make any money. Why wouldn't you have, come on. If you ever went out with an attorney or a surgeon, you'd have stayed with him. You'd have done anything to stay with him. You are broke. You squander. You beg. You're annoying. You're gross. Go get a job and quit relying on YouTube as it's gross. This is a hobby to me. I love talking to my friends. The money's good. It really is. It's a good reason why my husband keeps everything quiet and chill. It's a good reason my husband cooked some dinner tonight so I didn't have to. He knew I was going live. But this is not how I feed my family. And if you are so desperate that that's what you depend on to make your money, to go to your balls. You got to get fucking Kohl's cash from Jackie. You got to fucking beg and get cash apps to be able to afford your shoes and go on your ball. That's sad. And if you're going to do a story on inequality, hate, racism, you're going to need to do a little bit more than a week's worth of studying. And you're going to also need to disassociate yourself and denounce the people that you stand by, regardless of what they say to people. I want to drop the link one more time if anybody else wants to come up before I end this. Because it is 8. Okay. And then we're going to wrap it up. And we are going to be some petition signing fools. Cheers, Siwa. Let's do a thumbnail check while we're still here. Thumbnail check. Thumbnail check. Oh, nope. Still there. Oh, Chrissy, you're such a diehard. I love you, Siwa Moon. Yeah. Yeah, really. I mean, it's just. Oh yeah. No. He wanted to buy her a car. Wait, what was it? No, that was the one that he kept wanting to buy her expensive stuff, so she broke it off with him. Said no fucking woman ever. Okay, period. Oh my God. Let me just tell you, back when I was on the dating scene, when I was dating wealthy people, that was the most fun I ever had. Oh, now Amzi's going to go put her 2 cents in, are you? Amzi, shut up. You have no credibility either. Anyway, when I was dating those rich fools, it would go to dinner and you're taking me home. I'm walking right in that door. Have a nice night. Call again. Hey, guys, again. This shit could go on for days. You ain't ever coming in my house. You know why? Because they'll spend. Because it's just like, and I wasn't playing them. This was dating. Why in the world would I ever deny a rich man to spend money on me? Nobody would. You liar, especially one that peddles for money now. Like, could you imagine? Like, I can't get Subway today, guys, but when I was dating that attorney, all he wanted to buy me was expensive shit, and I broke up with him. You're so embarrassing. It's laughable. It really is. Threats is wrong, yes. Contacting family, spouses, kids is out of the question, Amber. I don't even know what happened with all that. But Amzi, shut up. Oh, what's that mean, Volt? Explain. What do you mean? I used to be a little scared little bitch. I used to cry all the time, I know. If you knew me back then, you know. I did. Anytime anybody said anything about me, I'd be like, oh my God. Now I'm like, yeah, whatever. But it really, and then she wants to, I just can't. So Amzi's going to preach to her 4 followers about how threats are or how contacting people aren't okay. Okay, whatever. Like, again, like, I don't know why, Amber. I think she should talk about master classes. I think Amzi would do great on a morality series on her YouTube channel, to where she's basically the morality police and she tells everybody in the community right from wrong and how to be politically and racially correct. I think Amzi would do excellent at running one of those. That's just about as much as Siwa needs to be having a stream on microaggressions and racism, just my opinion. Yeah, really. I'm not going to date you cardiothoracic surgeon or general surgeon or whatever you are, but come on over here, meth head. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Woo! I mean, makes zero sense. Make it make sense. You're such a liar. Oh, but I'm a victim. I love you too, Bolt. Well, if John's not on yet, I'll keep y'all entertained. Y'all let me know when he comes on. Is he not on? Makes perfect sense. Like, I've totally, and it wasn't just an attorney. I mean, it was, I think the attorney, but actually, that's why I keep adding dentist, because I don't ever remember attorney being there. So I just add dentist too, because I think that a dentist would be appropriate too. I mean, really, let's talk about that. Married since you're 17, but dated a lawyer, and I've been divorced for 10 years. I've been separated for 10 years. Okay. Yeah, really. Oh. 2 peas in a pod. Let's just for shits and giggles see how many people are listening to this horse shit. Ha! Penelope, you might be the smartest. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Either Penelope, you're listening, or Penelope, you've got a brain cell in your head, which I believe you're a sweet girl. I've heard you're nice. Where are you going, Amber? Oh, is he back? Is he on now? Okay, they're on. So bye. I'm going to get off in just a second. Just a second. I'm going to finish with this. Penelope says in the chat, are y'all ready? Can you please change the thumbnail? Holy shit, we have somebody with some brains. Penelope, you're welcome here anytime. I don't care if you support the witch. I don't know if you've listened to me bitch about it, all of us bitch about it for the last hour and a half, or if you are an independent thinker and are smarter than your leader. But either way, thank you. Thank you. Maria, is she back home? Is Maria back home? Penelope, let's see if the witch listens to you. You're a moderator. Still waiting? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm lying, because that comment, she's going to delete it. Can you please change the thumbnail? Penelope, you win the prize. Hey, is Penelope? Hold on. Is Penelope a Black woman also? She is. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I literally had to take a picture and zoom in. She's a very beautiful girl. Wow. Good. Okay, I think I just got the screen, the thing that John is, okay, he started his live video on IG. That means he will, yeah, she's going to be unwrenched. But now, talk about microaggressions. I dare her to do anything punitive to Penelope for making a suggestion that she's allowed to make. If that woman gets unmodded or gets any kind, again, a punitive reaction from that stupid, scamming, frauding, faking, begging witch, then shit's really going to be on. I'm going to end it with that. Thank y'all so much for coming. I can't wait to see this unfold. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll be back tomorrow. I feel refreshed. I'm better. Don't have to work tomorrow. So maybe we should do some, I don't know, perhaps some witch commentary while she's live. Can I get a one in the chat really quick, if people will be here, if I choose to do that at 10:30 Central. Really quick. Before I go. Gosh, I feel better. Don't forget to sign the petition, you guys. I'm going to sign it as soon as I get off. One in the chat if y'all want me to do a live commentary to this blasphemy. All right. Sounds like we get a majority wins here. Again, Penelope, good on you for standing up for what's right. All right, everybody go. In the meantime, watch John's live on Sister Wives with Heidi. We will all go hopefully now and jump down and sign this petition. Maria, I'm going to message you in a second because I hope you're on your way home. Yes, please send me the tags, Amber. I don't know if we need to get a committee. This is our committee. This is the committee. And we are going to do this, and we are going to make this happen. And as for everybody else, I'll see y'all in a couple hours. Okay, bye, everybody.